I just realized eye contact doesn't happen as often as if we were having a real conversation, because it's like we're talking to each other, but to the people. I'm looking at a computer screen. Also, it's kind of difficult to turn our heads and still talk correctly into the microphone.
It's a condenser mic. It'll pick up anything within the vicinity.
And I never knew how close you had to be, so I don't know if you guys heard the whole but
I clearly heard that in the headphones.
Oh, okay. Well, that's great.
Yeah, condenser mics do that. Omnidirectional.
And we're allowed to take these when we leave, correct?
No. Unfortunately.
Well, okay.
What Mama don't know won't hurt her.
And just to remind you, you are listening to Blue Devil Radio, 89.5, the Inferno. Also, dot could be replaced with the word point. Because I think most people usually use point.
Or you could say 89.5. But pause. 89 pause 5.
Well, we are doing it next week, too. That's what I'm saying to Steph Grierson right now, who's at dinner, unfortunately, not listening to our radio show.
Cursors! Well, I should upload this onto the Faceback.
Yes, Faceback, if you don't know, is another website. It's very popular. Invented a couple years ago.
You can look it up. You probably get a virus.
Yeah. It probably will just go to Facebook if you type that. Let's do an experiment right now. Type
Faceback, possibly virus.
.com. Let's see what comes up.
I'm afraid.
It could be anything. Oh, it's just one of those sites.
It's for sponsored listenings of art galleries and on my phone.
We have a caller. Unknown number, so we're gonna put you into the system.
Oh.
Just real quickly. We're so excited we're shaking.
It's probably your dad or something.
Hello? Yes, hello, caller.
Hey, Roy.
Hey, who's this?
It's Jenna.
Hey, Jenna. How are you?
Jenna.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I know. I was just checking out Facebook. And I saw you guys were on live, so I was listening to it. It's quite funny.
Yeah,
How's my favorite person named Jenna?
What?
How is my favorite person named Jenna?
In other words, how are you doing?
How are you doing?
What's your mood currently?
I'm great.
Great is a typical response that we get from people.
Yep. How would you rate your day on level 1 to 10?
I can't hear you guys that well.
You have to talk into the thing.
What would you rate your day at? 10 to 1 to 10?
My day was probably an 8.
Ooh.
8's a reasonably high number. If you multiply that by 10, you'll get 80 out of 100. So for any who are not familiar with a 1 to 10 scale and are used to typical grading used in schools,
very typical.
That'd be an 80 out of 100 or a B.
This should definitely raise it up to a 9 or 10. Easily.
Yeah, it's great. This is funny.
Do you have anything to talk about? Any ideas?
I don't think so. You guys should talk about how the weather is quite awful today.
Within the last 7 days, we've gone from 80-degree weather to snow. Right?
I know.
Isn't it weird for
only in New York?
I know, it's very odd.
Actually, I believe Siberia has some pretty strange weather, too.
Siberia indeed, Chris.
Actually, not knowledgeable on Siberia at all, so I wouldn't listen to anything I'm saying.
But, Jenna, would you like to request a song?
We have about 5 minutes.
What?
So.
Well, we can. The last song of the day, Jenna. You have the honors. The song. What's that?
I get to pick the last song?
Yeah, you get the last song of the day.
The last song of the day. After we play the song, we're done.
Actually, depression slowly.
Okay, alright. Are you ready for this?
Yep.
Sure, go for it.
I don't know if you played it already, and I don't even know if you have this song, but how about Weigh Me Down by the Dirty Heads?
The Dirty Heads?
Weigh Me Down by
Yeah, you got that song?
What a strange
Lay Me Down. Yes, actually. I'll pull it up right now.
Jenna,
awesome!
Okay, Jenna, it was nice talking to you.
She has an interesting...
Nice talking to you, too.
Okay.
Stay out of trouble.
Are you listening to us on the radio?
Yeah.
Internet, rather? Okay.
Okay, you'll enjoy this song.
Right, you'll enjoy it then. I'll talk to you later.
Thanks for calling.
Cut her off.
This is fun! And we're about to play our final song. Actually, depression is, like, flowing through my body right now because I don't want to stop doing this.
I'd slit my wrist if I wasn't so excited for next week.
But I will have to go back into my recession and do music duties and all that stuff. Anyway, we're going to play Lay Me Down featuring Rome of Sublime with Rome by Dirty Heads.
Dirty
Heads.
Heads.
About now. And thanks for listening if you tuned in to Blue Devil Radio 89.5.
We love you all.
The Inferno.
Gratis.
We'll see you next week at Tuesday on 5 p.m. to 6 p.m.
On 5 p.m.
So have
if
a
you
great,
are not listening, we have a tracking thing that we can find you and we will kill you.
Yep, and
Can you make threats on the radio?
That was a joke.
It was a joking
Anyway,
threat. We're not actually.
We're about to
kill you.
run out of time. So anyway, next Tuesday, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Tune in.
Tune in.
Thanks for listening.
Well, this is how it starts. Two lovers in the dark on the run from the one that they call Chef Spark. 6 guns by the side and bullets round their waist. 2 shots to the sky, signal sign for the chase. The safe was nearly empty and they were nearly free, but was seen by the good eye of the mean Billy Green. And he screamed at the top of his lungs, they're on the run. It's the 2 outsiders, grab your horses and your guns. I said I wish that we could stay here, but I fear our time has come. We can ride out in the darkness, chasing the rising sun. We gotta pack our bags this instant. We're heading southbound to the next town. And if we arrive there so safely, baby, you can lay me down. Lay me down. Lay me down. Lay me down. Well, it's the story of the 2, always on the move. They got nothing left to lose except their guns and their wounds. Now they're crossing border, sheriff's posse on their tail. They'd rather die together than be stuck up in a cell. They drank up all the whiskey and they party